Blah days are the best days to journal. I'm thinking about those days when you don't have a lot on the go, you don't really have any pressing issues to journal about, and maybe you're thinking of not journaling at all. Those are the days when you can take a step back from your daily life and from the things you would usually journal about. Those are the days when you can let your mind wander and see where it takes you. So today I'm going to do just that. I'm journaling one of my early 10-minute journal page printables, and it's all about letting your mind wander. So the first prompt on the page is 2 things you've never done but would love to try. And I really surprised myself here with my second answer, which is attend a seance. What? Well, actually, I think it's something I would love to try. So I'll put that on my to-do list of things to investigate in the weeks to come. The second prompt on the page is one thing that might scare others but doesn't scare you, which is, I don't know, such a fun prompt. So one thing that I'm reflecting on here is the idea of failure. And the reason it doesn't scare me is I try to maintain the perspective that failure is an opportunity to learn. So that frees me up to try new things, to experiment, to jump into projects with both feet and really think more about the process and what I'm learning along the way rather than the outcome. And experimentation definitely does lead to failure from time to time, but I'm a lot less scared of it now than I used to be. Okay, the next prompt on the page is 3 things about this time of year. And the reason I love to let my mind wander in this direction is that, again, it kind of takes me out of my day and lets me think a little bigger, like what season are we in, what month are we in, and what am I noticing on a bigger scale than just one day. And so my first answer there is all about the bright sunshiny weather that we're having, and I love the bright sunshine. It just brightens my day, it brightens my mood, and that's definitely a feature of the summer that we're having right now. And it doesn't have to be all good things on your list. My second answer for things about this time of year is that it turns my schedule completely upside down. When I'm away from kind of that structure from September to June, sometimes I'm at a little bit of a loss as to how to structure my day well, still get things done, and still really enjoy the beautiful weather. So that's something about this time of year that I'm always sort of working on. And finally, peaches are in season. Lovely, yummy pie making peaches. Okay, the next prompt on this page is 2 things in your life or in the world around you that are changing. And this is another kind of bigger picture prompt that you can use to get your mind wandering. You know, what's happening out there that you're needing to adapt to and learn from, and how's that going? So my first answer is the online world is something that's changing, wow, just every single day, so quickly. And as I just mentioned, it's really something I'm still figuring out how to adjust to and adapt to, and keep learning about. And the second item that I'm reflecting on in this prompt are the way that my relationships with my daughters have changed or are changing as they get older. And this is just such a treat for me to watch them grow and develop into themselves, and then all the wonderful conversations that we're having along the way is amazing, and I wouldn't want to miss a moment of it. Okay, the next prompt on the page is one thing you're thinking about but not quite ready to talk about yet. And I love this prompt because it reminds me one of the wonderful things about journaling in the first place, that it's a place, it's a tool, your journal, to write what you need to write, to think things through, to try new ideas on for size, to start to think about and put into words ideas that maybe you're not quite ready to talk about yet. Your journal is a wonderfully private, judgment-free place to do those sorts of things. So here I'm writing about the next chapter, and as we all do, I'll be starting there's a new chapter coming my way. There are changes, big life changes coming my way, and I know I should be thinking maybe a little bit more about them than I am, but I am starting to put ideas down in my journal for what I might do next. And it's also something that I'm just really, really, it's a big thought, and it's just something I'm not quite ready to talk about yet. So this is the perfect prompt for identifying that. And finally, oh my gosh, we're at the final prompt already. I'm ending the page with one of my favorite all-time prompts, which is three little things that mean a lot. I love this prompt because it's a great way to home in on the wonderful little things, the little parts of each day that make such a huge difference in our lives, and a wonderful way to bring joy to your journal. So the first answer I have on there is watching my houseplants grow. And right now I'm particularly interested in my beet sprouts because the stems are bright red and they're just so lovely, and I love watching them emerge from the soil. And the second thing on my list of little things that mean a lot is just the idea of supporting and being supported by the people that I love, and just the very little things that we can do to show that support and offer that support, the little texts, the little gestures. That's something that I'm really feeling right now. And finally, this is the whole point. One of the whole points of this page is one little thing that means so much to me is noticing often through journaling the good things, and then having the pleasure once I've noticed them of feeling how wonderful they are. And there you have it, 6 quick journal prompts for letting your mind wander. I hope you'll give them a try. If you'd like to try them using this printable journal page, it's free over on my website. I'll include a link in the description, and I can't wait to chat with you again soon.